My name is Dr. Hans. I am lead environmentalist for the Russian government. There are many environmental issues in Russia today. All these issues have spawned from the Soviet-era policies around the environment where no one cared on what was happening. All of our factories have very out-of-date technology from the Soviet era that has never been updated, so the waste disposal is a very big problem. Also, the air within Russia is very polluted due to our heavy reliance on fossil fuels. In recent studies, Russia has been ranked last as far as developed countries go in green technology. And because of this, many other countries such as the US and Canada have begun to push Russia through technological globalization to become a more green country and decrease our carbon footprint. And even recently, Vladimir Putin himself has declared that he will begin to make policies to maintain a more green environmental country overall.
Good afternoon. I'm Gordon McKenzie, member of the 42nd Canadian Parliament, representing Ontario. In the Great North, we strive to maintain our beautiful land and exotic wildlife habitats. We're experiencing some difficult obstacles along the way, and we're still working to better our policies. Over the last 18 years, we've experienced an increase in greenhouse gas emissions by about 50% in some provinces. If you were to visit the great province of British Columbia, you might have a hard time seeing the beautiful scenery due to air pollution. Visibility has been worsening by year, and there seems to be health effects coming with this, some of which causing cancer. Canada also used to be involved in the Kyoto Protocol, an international treaty signed to decrease greenhouse emissions. This was signed by around 20 countries to start and has grown over time to meet this joint effort. We chose to withdraw our involvement in 2011 to pursue personal environmental goals. We have pledged to decrease our greenhouse emissions by 17% since leaving the protocol. Polar bears will always need a home, and Canada will always be welcome. We need to clean up our country and make it safe for the wildlife and civilians occupying it.
I'm Professor Williamson of University of Dayton's Research Institute. For many years, climate change was denied, and some looked at it as a hoax in our country. Scientists such as myself have been researching for years the effects of carbon emissions and such, determined to prove our harmful pollution is really affecting the planet. Although we have a globalized world, it seems facts are still being treated as opinions in our country. Through discussion with my Canadian scientist friends on my cellular device, it's apparent they understand the harmful effects of pollution as well. Yet just a few Fridays ago, Canada did back the United States' approach to major climate change talks in Paris, saying any carbon reduction targets agreed at the negotiations should not be legally binding. I'd like to end with a quote from my colleague and friend Bill Nye. It's just a little climate change, nothing to worry about.
Hello, this is Ali. I'm a professor at Dammam University. Have you ever seen someone bury the only water source he has? Well, we have a similar situation in Saudi Arabia. There are a group of people that are working with the United States to solve this issue because there are many fish
Over the many years, Canada and the United States have worked hand in hand to maintain joint environmental goals. Constant communication is upheld, and a healthy partnership helps to merge our cultures together. We look forward to maintaining this relationship, even though we are still better at hockey.
There are many still within Russia who do not think and do not care to change the policies around the environment because they think that it is not important enough to put time towards. It is an ever-growing problem that many people still refuse to acknowledge and change. But now, since we have our great leader on our side, we will be able to change this great motherland with the help of other countries like Canada to become the greatest it has ever been.